you know this is a ketubah. The word ketubah literally means that which is written. It was originally the legal contract, like the state license that we just signed. Originally, that's what it was. In addition, it also contained some ritual promises that the groom and bride made to one another. Now, since we aren't bound by only Jewish law, we live in a land where we follow the law of the land, we have a separate legal contract that I sign and that kind of affirms that you are married, which leaves the ketubah to be only a ritual document. So now what it is just it's a promise, essentially. It's not a contract anymore. Any legal language or any pretense at legality for this document is gone. And the only thing that it leaves is something profoundly beautiful, which is a statement that the two of you make to one another about your commitment to one another. The promise that you are going to fulfill one another's lives just because you fell in love. It's a big deal. So the way it works is, nothing is said to really have authenticity or validity in the Jewish tradition unless it is witnessed by a minimum of 2 witnesses. And today we have 3. So it's very special. So the idea is that the witnesses, you, are the proxies for everybody else in this room and everyone who's going to be watching and being at this wedding. No relationship happens in a vacuum. You can't ever have a relationship just amongst yourselves. In our tradition, we embrace community and we embrace family. So because the 2 of you met, you became friends, you fell in love, and you decided to get married, automatically you created new circles of friendship, new circles of community, just around the 2 of you. You're, in fact, uniting 2 separate families into one. So all of you now represent the space in which their relationship is going to grow. By standing here, and especially by witnessing what we're doing and signing your name to that fact, you are committing yourselves. I know you didn't realize that this is what was going to happen, but you can leave now if you need to. You're committing yourselves to supporting their love, their relationship, in whatever way they need. In whatever way they need. That's what we're all doing here. And that's what the witnessing is all about. You're a stand-in for everybody else. So that years from now, when they look at their ketubah and they see your names on it, they'll know that there were those who were there to affirm their love, and still do. That's the idea. So with that, it's very small, so I'm not going to read it from there. I'm just going to read it from the copy. Now, I'll read this, and this is the promise that you make to one another that you're signing. This represents the whole wedding ceremony. And at the end of me reading this, in the sight of your witnesses, you will affirm verbally, like you're in the exit row of an airplane. I need an actual verbal confirmation that you can live up to this promise. Okay. The beginning is just the details. Your names and the date, it's all very important. Blah, 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 very, very good. You entered in the Holy Covenant of Marriage. Now, you made this pledge together. Here's the pledge. We promise to be ever accepting of one another, while treasuring each other's individuality, to comfort and support each other through life's disappointments and sorrows, to revel and share in each other's joys and accomplishments, to share hopes and dreams, to strive for an intimacy that will allow us to accomplish this promise and permit us to become the persons we are yet to be. We vow to establish a home open to all of life's potential, a home filled with respect for all people, a home based on love, understanding, and the traditions of the Jewish people. May we live each day as the first, the last, the only day we will have with each other. This is the promise that you make to one another on this, the day that you become husband and wife. Can you live up to this promise?
Yes.
Very good. Because you have affirmed that this is something that you truly do want to do in front of all the people that you love, we ask you now to sign your name to this promise, signing your heart, your soul to one another. Who wants to go first?
You should go first.
No big deal, not a big deal.
Ladies first?
You should go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get in there. Just and like just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I sign my full name?
No, have
Full name, your maiden name.
Sign somebody else's name.
But my middle name too?
Sign it in Aramaic.
Sign my full name.
Actually, I prefer if you sign it in Akkadian or Ugaritic. Any ancient Semitic language will do.
Oh, I know that
So
one.
sign your full name,
Okay.
maiden name, yeah.
Oh wait, this pen's not working.
Lindsay, look up
You press.
with that smile. Awesome.
Is it working now?
So perfect.
Very good. We're witnessing still. Yes, we adjust also.
When does this one end?
Just sign there. There's plenty of room. So you
Just
guys-
on the first one.
Yeah, on
this
the
one.
first line. And then just sign starting here on that same line that she signed.
Okay.
Me too. So you're squeezing in there. Yeah. Oh, no.
There's no turning back now.
No. So the next thing is we need all your parental units to stand behind you.
Okay.
Everyone starts shifting. You guys stay right where you
Oh, we
are,
stay where we are.
and your parents are going to stand behind you.
Success. We got it.
Very good. You did well.
Thank you.
So, as we said already, every wedding brings together a bride and a groom, and brings together their set of friends, but also it does something much more important and really special and almost miraculous and magical. It creates one family where there once were two. It brings family together. That's the power of love and commitment, is that it has the potential to bring people together. So in this moment, you're creating a new family unit, and it's really starting around the two of you as you become married, but it is now extending to all those that are in your family, and it begins with those who gave you life and those who nurtured and raised you and those who are there in a parental way for you. So that's why we gather together, all the parents, and we offer the blessing. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, God of our mothers and our fathers, through the generations we have known that family in our tradition links us. Family is what creates our strength and gives us support. We, as we grow older, each of us see in ourselves our family. We see how that we've been influenced, and we see all the positive and all the wonderful values that come pouring out of us because of our lives, because of our childhoods. There is a clear link from generation to generation, l'dor v'dor. And so we ask God to bless at this moment this newly created family unit. May you always know joy and peace with one another. May you always experience many simchas. May you experience many times where you can gather together in joy. And around Alex and Lindsay, may you always know love. I'm doing my job here, you know. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Is it waterproof?
May you always know the love of family and the joy. And may this be the day that the two of you realized it was the day that you found love and you loved one another the least. Because with the help of friends and family, your love will only grow. And so we ask God for the blessing to this family. And together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, parents.
You.